Normie, Nathan, what's up? What is a primal? I did see that. I think we're getting primal too. I think that is what we are getting. What's up? How did the protest go? It went really well. I still feel like I'm warming up because it was 5 degrees out and I was outside for about 3 hours. But it went really well. It went very well. It made me feel hopeful to see so many people that were all like out for the exact same reason, and that all cared, and that all were trying to make a difference in the world. You know what I mean? But literally, I'm like still feeling my hands. There's a reason I'm just wearing cozy clothes today. But it was good. It was really good. And then I just like, we during the protest, there was good news about like one of the journalists who had been arrested had been released. And like, there was a few different things that were like, all right, I don't know what's fully going on, but people are making a difference, and that feels good. Like something is moving forward, even if it sucks, even if everything feels like it's falling apart. I don't know. It's also been a really hard day. Been talking to some different people that I know are even more in the trenches than I am, despite, like, I live in Minneapolis, but I've been locked into the SUBATHON, and I've been working on contract work, and I'm getting news about stuff that's happening around my place, but I'm not seeing it as directly all the time. But, like, I have friends that are out that are literally helping as, like, being part of the, like, anti-ICE watch of... Like, they are on call and they are doing patrols with other people just in their cars so that they can track where ICE are so that we can give people warnings and heads up. I have friends that are, like, doing all of this kind of stuff that makes me feel very grateful for the people around me. But it's also really heavy because it really sucks that my friends that I met through playing video games or that I met through music or I met through whatever are, like, also acting as, like, neighborhood patrolmen. There's a friend of mine that I was talking to, and she works with, like, preschoolers. She works with kindergartners. And I found out that ICE literally were at her work earlier. She helps with, like, after-school care for people that... It's like after-school care for kindergartners, like for families that can't afford like daycare. And ICE pursued someone into one of their children's centers this week. Like, and I didn't know this until I was like, "Hey, how are you holding up? Are you doing all right?" And she's like, "Oh, I had to actually take like the last 2 days off because I was so stressed and panicked." Because earlier, I assumed this was on Monday then. Well, they weren't taking the kids away, which it is something they are doing. But I'm just going to read her text because it's crazy to me. Because I reached out to be like, hey, there's parking near my place if you want to go, if you're going to the march. She's like, hey, thanks, I'm not going today. I need a break. We had ICE pursue a man inside one of our centers this week, and they had a gun on my employees. Kids were on lockdown for 2 hours, and the man was in our closet bleeding. So, assumedly, they hid this person in a closet. The man was in our closet bleeding after they rammed his car in the parking lot. Like, that is the everyday life of, like, good friends of mine. Like, that it is fully insane. I'm very grateful that everyone was super down to just let me go to that and not do the normal subathon for today. Bro, yeah. There's no chance she'll ever see this. That is my ex-girlfriend. Like, we still talk. We still are friends. Like, that's my ex who was dealing with that kind of stuff. Like, that is how close to home this is all hitting. And the fact that people turn a blind eye to stuff like that and even support it is sickening. Yeah, exactly. But I also saw a lot of stuff recently about like some of the recent pollings, some of the recent stuff in the US where it is even more clear that, like, people are noticing and people are standing up. Like, according to pollings, immigration used to be literally the thing that Trump was polling the best on, according to everything else. And now it has dropped significantly in the last 2 weeks. And that's not just from Democrats or left-leaning people. That's from everybody being like, hey, wait, what the fuck is going on? This is crazy. What are you doing? So, like, so yeah, I bet, like, I've been having a conversation, we've been texting back and forth about, like, what it is like to have to go through all of this and support people, and also, like, if every single conversation you have there are people that, like, only are reaching out for different things. Like, if every conversation you have in the last 2 weeks is only about this, your brain just shuts down. We can't process that. But also, if you pretend that this isn't happening, silence is complicit. Like, you are just as bad as for, like, ignoring what's happening. Hey, gamer, what I miss? I've only been live for like 5 minutes. We've been talking. Protest went well. There was thousands and thousands of people. It felt like the turnout was really good. I was saying that on some hands it has been very rewarding, and I feel hopeful for the first time in a long time. But also, I've gotten some very rough news from very good friends of mine also in the last day. And so, like, all of this is happening all at the same time. Definitely voting in the midterms. Hell yeah. We love that. Participated in the no spending today since there's no protest. Yep, I haven't done any spending. This is the only thing I did some work, but I work for a progressive agency that does, like, nonprofit work, so I felt okay about that. Thank you, Roth. Thank you, Roth. But, like, yeah, like reading. I don't want to call her my ex because, like, yes, she's just also a friend of mine. The only reason I mentioned it is because, and the reason I was like, yeah, she doesn't watch, is because I've mentioned before that there was somebody I used to date that I was interested in maybe asking out again. And that would be her. If it does, I'm never going to tell you guys because I will hide all of that from you. I think I'm only mentioning this now because it has been such an emotionally exhausting 2 weeks that I'm probably just willing to say more things than I normally would. But we've been talking about, like, how do you rest and recuperate while you also need to be there for your neighbors and you also need to live life, but you can't ignore things, but you also got to do both. But, like, the fact that she's like, oh yeah, like, ICE literally had a gun trained on one of my employees because she's a manager at this place, and it's like, dude, you work at an after school, like, you operate a bunch of childcare centers for, like, families that have to work and can't afford to have their kids in daycare for, like, kindergartners. And you're like, yeah, one of my employees had a gun pointed at them by an ICE agent. We had to hide someone in the closet because while they were bleeding because the ICE agents rammed into their car outside. That's fully insane. like a lockdown at multiple of their sites because of this. I have another friend that this isn't because of ICE. This was actually beforehand, but it's because of the administration and everything. Like, I have another friend who lost his job. He lost his job because he shared again, because I do work with kids. He is also somebody that works with kids. And after Charlie Kirk's death, after Charlie Kirk's murder, he shared a meme that was just like, I will care for every single queer and trans person, or like every queer and trans kid that I work with, before I'll mourn the death of someone who was a self-proclaimed white supremacist. And even though all he did was reshare this, he didn't even make it himself. And he got doxxed. He got doxxed, and his work got like hundreds of calls saying that he was trying to, what was the wording? Specifically, he got hundreds of calls saying that he was trying to rile up the kids into like a riot. And so he lost his job. Like, that is the honest, like, this is what is happening to people right now. Outside of the, actual families that are having their lives ripped apart by being disappeared, by being kidnapped, or by being murdered. Hobbs, don't do that. Don't do whatever you're doing over there. Why are you doing that? Anyways. I can only talk about this so much because it is weighing very heavily on my mind, so I don't want to ignore it, but also... Okay, 1 second. Pink Co, thank you. Thank you for the Prime. The Yoshi. Give me 1 second. Okay, he's lying down now. He's fine. He's just being weird. He's moving a rug around my kitchen. Thank you. That is another 5 minutes to the subathon. We're back over 4 hours again. Reminder, I am in the middle of the subathon. I can't go to my normal job because of everything I was just talking about, which is why I'm doing a subathon right now. And you guys have been making this amazing. Like I said, I thought this was going to go like 4, maybe 5 days, and it has been 14. I think out of full days where I've streamed the 10 hours, it's been like 12. Today's the last short day. If we go long enough, today's the last short day. After this, I will, unless there's more protests or things like that. But after this, I will be able to go live for the full 10-hour days again. You've been seeing a lot of people, that are right-leaning calling out the ICE stuff too, which is a welcome change. I'm really glad to hear that. That's what I was saying about, I've seen some of the polling recently, and hopefully the tides are changing on, public opinion. It already wasn't great for the Trump administration, but it feels like it is even better now. For us, not for him. But yeah, that's just what's going on with me. I'm late today, or not late. I said that I was going to be starting late today because today was the last day of my work contract gig that was like a 4-month contract, and I wanted to go to this March. So after this, I will be able to do the full 10-hour days. Tomorrow's Frosty Faustins, or actually today is also Frosties, but tomorrow's top 48, top 8 for Rivals. It's also top 96 for 2XKO. So I'm excited. I need to hit up Zeke about the coaching. It's been weird, talking with Barley and Zeke and a few other people, because I have to be hey, do you want to come in and join for the stream? I don't know if I'm going to actually be streaming that day. I don't know if I'm still going to be live or not. I don't know if people are going to donate more. I don't know if people are going to keep Prime subbing or if they're going to keep passing it forward, since everyone has... It's actually crazy. We have 723 subs right now, and we have... How many people are fully following the channel? We are getting close to a quarter of the people that follow the channel are subbed. 14, 21. We are more than a quarter. We're closing in on a third of the people that follow the channel are subbed. theoretically, I guess. But yeah, if I'm still live tomorrow, which I guess I'll probably be live for a little bit because I don't want to go until midnight tonight. If I'm still live tomorrow, we will be doing that. If I'm not, then too bad. I'll never get good at Rivals. Rip. Well, maybe I can get coaching anyways. But I don't think I can get Zeke to give me free coaching if it's not during the subathon, and I really do want it to be free. All right, I've talked about some heavy stuff. I've talked about some pretty heavy stuff. So I'm not gonna ignore it. I'm obviously more than willing to talk about it. I only took one photo because you shouldn't do that at protests because it could get people in trouble, especially with people what's going on literally right now. But I took a panorama of people beforehand. I'm not posting publicly about that because of it, but yeah, that's what was up today. That's what was up today. We are like 27 subs away from the next milestone where I get to make a tier list of every platform fighter that I've played, which should be fun because I played a lot. Other than that, though, we're still going to be grinding for Diamond. Right now, we're grinding for Plat because the game hates me. I am definitely improving, but the game has just thrown the gauntlet at me, so I have to overcome that gauntlet. Bumpy Doug Bill, what's up? What's up? So, I know I just said a bunch of heavy stuff, but let's play some video games. You gotta have both. Like I said, you have to be able to do the heavy things and do important work, and if that's all you are doing for 24/7 for 3 weeks straight, you are going to go completely insane. Our brains were not meant to handle that much anxiety and stress. Well, maybe they were. I don't know what our brains were designed to handle as far as, like, lion attacks, bears, hunting and gathering. We know, conceptually. You gotta have both. You gotta be able to really work through. I was considering not going live today because I genuinely was like, after the march, not only was I just really, really cold because it was 5 degrees outside for 3 hours, but I also, like, it was just feeling very emotional. It was feeling very heavy. Not a bad emotional, it was just a lot to process. And so that was part of why I didn't go live immediately after getting back home. One was literally just warming up. Had some warm food. And then it was that. I'm so curious if the timer's gonna go out today. I'm so curious if the timer's gonna go out today. I want it to be nice. I want to play 2XKO. I want to play other games. I want to write videos. Like, all of the videos that we have gotten ready for now, I want to write. I want to start scripting a bunch of stuff. I want to start producing videos, but I mean, this has also been an incredibly fun ride. Like I said, this has gone on twice as long as I thought it would. So a part of me is just, like, taking it all in. If we do go long enough, tomorrow, I will be starting much earlier. I'll be starting in the morning. I do need to finish, like, a couple of things on my end, but then we'll be watch partying 2XKO and Rivals 2 at Frosty Faustian's, while also getting some coaching from Coach Zeke to get my butt into shape. To get my butt into shape for playing some good Rivals of Aether to get me to Diamond. Wait. Remember what we're doing now. We're starting with eye break. We are starting with eye break so that I can be warmed up. I was talking to my dad like 20 minutes ago. It was right before, or not 20. Yeah, I guess it was 20. It was sort of right before stream. My dad watches every once in a while. He'll, like, watch me on YouTube. And he's like, yeah, I've watched some of the subathon. He saw that I wasn't live, and that's why he called. Be like, hey, did he wrap up? Is it done? He's a little confused on the topic. Like, he definitely is like... How to explain it? He thinks it's interesting. I don't think he's decided if he likes it or not. But was asking me how much money I've made, like how everything is going. But he's like, yeah, I just like watched the beginning and the end where you talked about how things are going. He's like, because I can't tell which character you are. He's like, I can't figure out which Mypole you are. I was like, what is a Mypole? He's like, I can't figure out which Mypole you are. And I was like, you mean the characters? And he's like, yeah, like you play a character named Mypole. And I was like, oh, you mean Maple. Got it. Well, there's only, I'm usually the only ferret on the screen. Ooh, this is why we warm out. It's just funny. The man plays video games. We played the original Smash Bros. Together for so many hours. Okay. But it just goes so fast, and he doesn't know the game well enough, which is fine. I don't expect him to learn the game. I don't expect him to. I want to see if I can hit my record this time. But I was like, what is a Mypole? I was so confused. Okay, this feels choppy. One sec. Shoot! Oh god, that's what I get for all of the easy ones that were over there earlier. Especially when I'm not talking as much, because I'm doing serious gaming. That means my dad will understand even less what I'm doing. Chat is going very slow for the amount of viewers I have, which could just be that people are chilling because it's in the evening already. It also could be that my stream is not sending me updates. If it's just people chilling, we're fine. But I'm going to pull up my stream on a different browser to make sure that I'm actually getting the full chat. No, it looks like I am. All right. No worries. You guys are all just chilling quiet today. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. Just making dinner? No worries, like I said. Good evening, Frosty. Alright, tonight we're getting our run to Plat. We're not worrying about Diamond yet. We're just gonna get the run to Plat. Got 3 hours, 50 minutes, maybe more, to make it happen. I'm not like saying for sure what's gonna happen, because I've learned my lesson at least once now on thinking that it was gonna be the last day so long ago, and it's just not the last day. Spectrum, you gotta get on US internet, which is only available at a couple of places, but one of them is Minneapolis. Tro, the Silver Zetter. I said, what's going on? I haven't hit him yet. This person is smashing buttons, and once I get like a solid set in neutral, we'll be fine. Until then, I am nervous. Because it is a mashy Zetter. And we've all played against mashy Zetters. There we go, and we brought it back. What do we think happened? I see that we have bad internet now. What do we think happened? Did they not like getting 0 to death? They took the first stock. I don't want to worry. We take those. We take those. They took the first stock. And then I kind of 0 to death them, and then they stopped playing. I didn't feel like their internet cut out, because they were DIing the 0 to death. They're not readying up. If they were fully disconnected, it also wouldn't be doing this screen, would it? Mom came in the room? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, wait, we're back? Or no, that was the timer one. Never mind. I thought we were back. I don't think we're back. I did it! I'm really confused to, like, why, if they've disconnected, why they are still here. That's the weirdest part. You'd think that someone that has, like, their internet went out, they would just be out. So did they set the controller down? Why are they not forfeiting? I feel like I have so many questions about this person's life. I have so many questions about this person's life right now. To be fair, it literally might be a child that's, the mom is like, no, I don't care. You have to come finish dinner right now. Which is, you know, valid. You do have to listen to your mom, unfortunately. Baby emergencies if they're an adult? Maybe. That was like Gappy's chat yesterday after I rated him. Was like, Gappy, you can't be insulting Wisely like that. That man has a wife and a child. That man has a family. I'm like, I didn't know either of these things. I didn't know I had a family. I didn't know that I was married, that I had a child. That's crazy. Yo, Beastly, what's up? What's up? How are we doing? You have come in during literally the second set of the day. Oh, it's this person again. All right. Guy with hair raid? Lorena has made a theory and they should make me a statue. You can get your statue when I get to Diamond. How about that? I get to Diamond and we get you a statue and me a statue. Unfortunately, my internet has been awful, and Dan sent the Hitman squad against me, so I'm somehow not even in Plat right now. So the climb to Diamond has not been going well. It's been fun. We did play this person yesterday, and they will run away the entire time. So we might be staring down the barrel of a timeout right now. but I need to be willing to do that. Like, if I'm not willing to play for a timeout, I can't say that I'm a better player than I really am. If y'all don't know, I'm in the middle of a subathon. It has gone on way longer than I thought it would. I thought we'd be doing this for like 4 days. It is now on day 14. It's not like a 24/7 subathon. It is a 10-hour day chunk subathon, except for yesterday and today, because I had real-life adult things that I had to do, like going to protest my neighbors being murdered by the federal government. So that's why I didn't go live until like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Tomorrow will be the start of normal days again. I don't know how I thought I was the one that flew up off the top of the screen. So real and base for that? Yeah, I was just at a big march. And I told my chat yesterday, I was like, hey, guys, I'm gonna go to this. This is more important than the subathon for me. I'm sorry. It's also that I do like contracting gig works, and it was up at the end of the month because it was a specific time length contract. Now that I know how this person's gonna play, I feel way more okay with just like talking to chat the whole time. Ooh, I thought that would hit. Oh, why did I think they were marked? Alright, weird. If you killed them off the tether after almost running off stage, you would have lost your mind. I'm so glad they were marked. That's all I'm gonna say. I, for some reason, thought I was the one going up to the top. So that was me thinking I was DIing. Sorry. You can handle it. They go high. They're gonna run away again. God, they love running away. It's their favorite thing to do. Stop it. Oh my god, just stand in place up tilt? Alright. That was active so long. What the hell? Terrible decision from me. Worst decision from me. What should Fleet look like in this matchup? I struggle against Maple. I need to understand this matchup better myself, actually. I don't feel like I understand this or Absa super well. This person's just camping, and that's not the answer. Because you can play the game in a more serious manner. But you are trying to take space. You're trying to cover yourself into spots where you think, like, all right, I have made it very likely that the Maple's going to jump here because... Oh, I heard you grab me from that distance. So because I made it likely for them to jump, now I'm going to use this other option. So, assume you saw what happened to Don Lennon? Yes. And another journalist that I'm forgetting the name of. But I know that at least one of them was released today. We talked about that at the March, actually. Terrible decision. I'm still alive. Oh, no! I missed the drift. All right. I missed the drift. It's all right. I was much less tilted than yesterday when I played this person. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I know how to slowly take my space and punish them. I don't care. Do not care if it goes to time. We'll win. Okay. Oh, my bad. Want to go to a small stage so they can run away as least as possible. Your internet's exploding. I don't know what's up. That sucks. I do need to get better at parrying those. If I can start parrying all those side specials, and don't try to parry the strongs, because those ones were the ones that they were just getting charged, and I was getting owned for thinking I was going to parry it. What do I do with jumping? Or letting go of my shield there? Like I said, I'm just not going to engage in bad spots. The person's going to always try to fall down. Like, they're gonna keep trying to do that falling back air. As their, like, one surprise burst option. I'm above you. I don't know why I did forward air. I panicked thinking that they might know the DI. Okay. That's fine. No. There we go. Didn't take a much percent. I wish I was good enough to just force this person into making worse decisions. I thought I was past it. It's this fleet again? It is indeed. But we're smarter and less tilted. It's mainly the less tilted part. I thought that would kill. That hit? Oh, my god, I died. I died to the softest hit of... Okay, that's fine. That's all it takes. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do the dash attack. That is the most this person's moved the entire time. I was behind them! Alright. Alright. Man, I am trash until I can beat that fleet. I'm trash until I can beat that fleet. If I can't deal with just purely run away the entire time, it was just run away, side B, forward strong, and back throw off stage. Over and over and over again. If I can't beat that, then I'm trash still. That's alright. Most passive fleet of all time, oh my goodness. They did that yesterday. In fact, it was worse yesterday. Yesterday, I think they played more passively. It was just the rinse repeat of those three things. Won a game? I'm in the middle of a stream challenge, otherwise I would be down wild. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on the content grind right now. No problem, good luck. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer. You're definitely better than me. I would learn a lot more I would learn more fighting you than I would the ranked challenge that I'm doing myself. But fighting my friends on stream doesn't pay the bills, so. I thought that was high enough. Oh, I parried at the wrong time. I'm not dead to that. You are. Oh wait, this is just dead dash. Alright, never mind, we're good. We're good. I just killed with a Poppy stage spike. Huh. That's new. I think I might be the only person that's ever done that. How many roll-ins in a row do you think we're gonna get? Oh, it was just those three. Alright. Alright. God, what a weird... What a weird game that was. Going from the fleet that will not approach no matter what. You cannot make me. I will not fight you. I'm a pacifist. Kind of. To that, the person who's just gonna run at me the entire time is some mental whiplash. But it's two different ways of, like, really narrowing your gameplay, which is why the fleet passive will work against people that don't, like me, who aren't ready to deal with it. I thought I baited it. Instead, I just actually got hit. For this person, the question is, do you know how to deal with fleet dash attack yet? And if the answer is no, then the fleet will beat, then the maple will beat you if you don't know how to deal with maple dash attack. What? That was supposed to be a drop through down air to bait something out, and instead he jumped up and I accidentally got a down strong. Reason patch fixed it. Wait, you'd have random frame lag, now it's all good? Hell yeah. You can get the purple roll in the Froggy server. I know you're good enough. That's why it was so funny when I had to fight you while I was in gold yesterday. Because, like, look at the other people I'm fighting while I'm gold. Then I had to fight you, die Superfly, and jet the Jenga God all back to back while I was still in gold. I can't believe I just sat there in shield the entire time. I didn't even do a mix-up. I just sat there and shielded. Watch this. I'm gonna sit here and shield. Alright. Gonna sit here and shield again. All fresh ranks? Roughly. Or we're like high plat and they were like on their way to get good. They were on their way to the better ranks when I ran into them. They were at the peak. 14 days king shit. We're at 723. I have made it harder to keep me live though. We are now at the point where it basically is double what it was the first week and a half. Or half of what it was the first week and a half. It is harder to keep me live, which makes it much more difficult to plan having guests on the stream, it turns out. Because now every day I'm ending at like 4 hours. And I'm just like I'm talking to Barley about doing a collab thing on Sunday, and I have to be like, yeah, I don't know if I'm live then or not. Because I've not seen 30 hours on the subathon timer anymore. So I was like, if I'm live, when works for you? If I'm not, we'll just do it a completely different day. When does it end? It ends when people stop giving me money. Because every sub or, like, every sub adds up 5 minutes to the timer. Donations or bits or things adds, like, the equivalent amount. And then, but, like, the hard cutoff is Genesis. I fly out to Genesis February 12th. So I just literally can't be live longer than that. I saw it. I saw my life flash before my eyes. That shouldn't have killed me, though. I don't know what happened. There we go. The game is also decided, because part of it, as I said, I'm not going to stream a different game during the subathon until I get to Diamond. Like, that's when I'm allowed to play 2XKO and other games again. And then the game said, I bet, let's give you the worst servers you've ever had, and also give you, like, Smash Pros that are clearly learning Rivals for the first time, but have Smash Pro level neutral. And that's not, like, me guessing either. It has literally been people that I'm like, oh, you are a top player for a different game. Like, I know your name. It's definitely the most I've worked for even plat before. I thought they'd roll in. Okay, I figured out their fireball timing. Never mind, they stopped doing fireball then, which, you know, good for them. That's alright. That's alright. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. No, Johns, come on. No one even says that anymore. No one says no Johns anymore in 2026. We do say, shut up and stop complaining. That is the thing that people say. I'm not even complaining. I'm just explaining why I'm still not in plat, because I should be based on that. I still would not be in diamond, which is the actual goal. Reggie does. Do you think Reggie's ever said no Johns since he said it on stage? Do you think he's, or like outside of him reading the meme? Do you need that expression as an emote? Like whatever expression I was making? Hey, about Walt's kid, the doc is new to me. You know what? That's fair. Crazy hearing Walt kid. But I love Walt, so. Like, as a person. Walt and I are just friends. Walt has given me a lot of advice about, like, YouTube stuff. And, like, we've literally done commentary together. Give me 15 years of saying no, Johns. I didn't even get 15 years. I'm a doc kid, and I've been saying it for, we said it for a bit, and then, like, in, like, 2018. Basically, when Reggie said no, Johns is when everyone's like, all right, wrap it up. It's lame now. Oh, that killed me? Yep, it was the brand saying the meme, and we're like, all right. A bunch of people are like, it's so cool. He said the thing, and then without fail, it's like, well, it did kind of die, too. If my parry game was better, this would be a lot easier. Because I'm kind of letting myself get dodge blocked right now. Damn, alright. Now that you mentioned it, I haven't said no to John in years. None of us have! It is a dead meme in the Smash community. Also, what's up, chat? If anybody genuinely said it not as a joke, like not ironically, I'd be like, what are we doing? It's the same as the people who like still talk about like the 5 gods of Melee as if they're all 5 very relevant people in the Smash scene and equally as good at the game still. We're learning today that I lose hard to like just dash back, do whatever you want. Not a real person, thank you for the raid. Amazing that someone who's not real has that many people watching at the same time. Congratulations. Let's play smart. I just keep getting hit by dashback F-strong. It's crazy. It's crazy that it's working and that I'm being stupid, is what I mean. I thought we were getting F-strong, so I DI'd it terribly. Alright. That's fine. We need some warm-up sets. We need some warm-up sets. I've barely played yet today. Stream just started. You know about the Great Meme Reset? No, I do not. I do not know about the Great Meme Reset. People really only talk about that era at this point. Yeah, but then you see people on, like, Twitter and YouTube comments that are... I still see people that are like, dog, I just miss when the Five Gods play. I don't even know who's good at Melee. Like, there's people who do not know who Zane and Cody are. That's what I'm... Or they don't realize that they are on top of the world. Like, that kind of thing. They are so locked into before. Do you play on a box? Yes. I play on a Gram Digital. Play on a rectangle. Okay, just tell me you watch the Melee doc. It's not... It's fine. What I'm saying is there's a lot of people that got into Melee through the Melee doc, and then they played casually. They didn't get as invested as, like, I did, obviously. But they played casually for 2 or 3 years. And then 2016, 2017 hit, and they slowly fell out of the game, which is fine. But they still act like it is 2017 for Melee now. Yes, that comes with debilitate. If you said you are only allowed to play platform fighters on a GameCube controller, I just wouldn't play platform fighters anymore. I had wrist surgery. My hands literally get tired faster because of it. I used to get hand pain up and down my arm, unrelated to Smash. That Smash did not help it. Zane, you mean the guy who keeps losing to Rapam? Yeah, that guy. The guy who keeps losing to Rat Monster? That's his legacy? Yep. Someday we will be talking about the story of Rat Monster, who beat Zane and then won Blacklisted for Rivals at the same thing. Or not for Rivals, for PM. We're all just gonna have to hold that. Your pinky and ring finger on both hands would start hurting. For me, it was like pain up and down my forearm. Or I guess like right here. But it's because I also was a rock climber. And so it's the combination of both of those was what really got to me. It was actually that I messed up my rotator cuff rock climbing. And then not working out for a while after that is why I'm not in shape right now. And I do want to work on that a lot this year. I'm not saying it's like it's not a New Year's resolution, but it is something that I'm like pretty actively trying to figure out is how to work out with my current life schedule. I miss being in, not even in good shape, just better shape. Although ripped wisely could go super hard. I try to parry it. They grabbed me out of my nair. How? I can't keep going to ledge. Going to ledge is... Going to ledge is getting me killed by, like, everybody. Rock climbing gets you. I love climbing. But it really is both the first, like, physical activity in so long that I was like, oh, this is really fun, and I'm excited to get back at it. And so it got me to work out way more. It's also very... I feel like I'm playing that fleet, but just with a different skin right now. How did that get me? I'm so confused. Go down there, please. Okay, we're gonna remembering how to play the game. It only took like 4 sets. Today's eye break warm-up only helped me get my hands moving faster. It did not help my brain start moving faster, unfortunately. Dash. There we go. There we go. I'm starting to move. Starting to move. It just took forever. Clean? That's how I wanted to be playing. I just felt like I was not my hands. Usually it's my hands can keep up with my brain. It felt like it was the other way around. It felt like it was the other way around, that my brain couldn't keep up with my hands. I was just like, the last 3 sets I've just been like, oh yeah, I do try to force him into the corner here. That's like 5 interactions ago, too late. True. I can tech chase off of this thing that happened 4 seconds ago and is now too late. Now I'm like, all right, we're starting to move. We're starting to move. Top? That would have been dummy early. I'm so sad that none of that worked out the way I wanted it to. If I recalled, that included getting a certain number on egg break across the cast. I did not. I said that you should. I've been doing egg break as my warm-up during this subathon, or eye break. I did not give you like a specific number to try to pair it. Not that I remember. But just like that, it is good warm-up. So, or whether it is warm-up in playing for ranked or for a tournament, or it's like. Wait, he might be sick with it. Okay, fine. But it was more of like beating your personal scores, or just like getting to a spot where you're feeling good about the speed that you're moving at. I thought I was gonna die there. I didn't use my air dodge yet. Good number is also character dependent. Yeah, that too. I think if you're brand new, it'll help you like get used to moving around with your character. And if you're more experienced, it's a good way to like make sure you're warmed up for the day. But I don't remember setting a specific goal. Oh, I died. Is that gonna kill? Alright, it did. You've been using eye break as hitfall practice? That too. Eye break is, I mean, that's literally like what eye break is good at. Is make sure you've got your movement down. I'll do eye break where it's like I need to hit all of the eyes with dair, or I need to hit all of the eyes with forward air. I'm doing a little bit with like seed, but I do think like just making it also as a way to be like, am I hit falling? Am I spacing things well? If there's a time where I'm like, dude, I just whiffed a bunch of eyes in a row, I probably shouldn't go indirect quite yet. Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling about a lot of it. I thought that it was searching on ranks. I was like, wow, it's taking a long time. Coming from PM, it took me a long time to get used to hit falling. I think my Rano was like 700 before I was fully on board with the mechanic. That's crazy for Rano specifically. Because Rano, I feel like, is like the hit fall character. Rano, like, necessitates good hit falling. Dang, we're at like 70 viewers right now between Twitch and YouTube. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all. Thank you for the raids. You knew how to do it, but defaulted into your play. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's like I am trying to add in some stuff to my play after doing some plup VOD studying. And some of it I'm getting there, and others I'm not. Which is also partially why I'm ironically losing Elo, is because I think that I'm focusing a lot on the new stuff I'm trying to add, which will be good for me in the long run, but that does make it hard for ranking up right now. Yep. Which is why I like was gonna do some like edge guarding stuff from like Elkies, and I was like, I can't do this in the subathon. I need to add that to my play, not during a subathon. Because that's complicated, and I will die a lot if I go for it. Where do I find anti-maple strategies? If you watch my gameplay long enough, you will see a lot of people behind maple. I think the best way to find, because there's not like set guides for all of this. So I think a big spot to find it is look up some of the best maples and find VODs of them losing. Like, find a VOD of someone beating Elkies and being like, all right, what did they do here that made Elkies lose? I almost fell off stage. Like, unfortunately, it's not like a written out strategy, but you will get a lot more, like, learning how to do VOD review, both of your own VODs and of other people's, is, like, super useful in learning how to become a better platform fighter player. Oh, I didn't realize that didn't pop up low enough percent. But like the big thing I learned from Plup, I'm like, oh, I need to be fishing for forward air way more. Like there's just way more spots that I could find it in than I realized. Okay, well don't. If I'm saying Elkies, I'm not saying find spots where Elkies SD'd. Obviously that's a different thing. But like there are times where people kill Elkies, where they actually do just beat her. Got the roll out. Oh, they didn't die. There we go. Now we go low. Just wait. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Cool. If you get your edge guard on Maple flowchart done, yeah, Maple can die really easily. And if you're able to like get better at calling Maple out on their recoveries, that will help you so much. Because Maple also can live super long because of that helicopter. I'll take it. Neat. Good fade. Holy crap. I thought that would kill. Okay, we took some space. That's all I needed to do. All I needed to do was get center stage. I took space while they were dash dancing, and I took center stage. We were fine after that.
That's a wrap.
Also, something you won't see in top player play is dash attack counterplay. Oh, sure. You won't see the top players do the dash attack counterplay because the top Maples aren't going for those dash attacks. One of the big things, I already dash attack less than like a lot of gold and silver, or like gold and plat Maples. And I'm realizing from watching like VODs of like top Maples that I'm like, oh, I still do this move way too much. I still do this too much. So. F tilt, jab. That's not the one I meant to ban, but that's fine. F tilt, jab, down tilt. Yeah, you can floor hack dash attack 1 and get a massive punish. Yep. Like, I bet those top players do know how to beat Maple dash attack. They just, you're not gonna see it in a VOD against like Elkies or Pluck because those two aren't doing those same dash attacks. That's good. Give me Maple's top 2 best and worst stages. I don't like Hodojo for Maple because I think the top plats are really awkward. I think this top plat's awkward for like my up air heights and for like after forward air kind of stuff. It's okay, it's still a neutral stage. Merchant Port's probably Maple's best, is Maple's best starter stage for sure. Just like the spots where you can put Lily, you get a lot of mileage out of it. I also tend to die off the side really easily, so I will often ban like rock wall, especially against heavies. You don't like Hodojo because of circle camping? Well, he specifically asked for like Maple stuff. You're not a Maple player. Yeah, no, Jed, I know that's your point. I was just, since not everyone has the chat up, if it's a good point, I want to make sure that we're talking about it a bit.
That's a wrap.
I did it. I worked so hard. What do you think Rano Maple is? Man, I don't know what I think that matchup is. That was your first game on ranked? I'm sorry. GDs. If it makes you feel better, I feel like I've gotten all killers on ranked today. There's been a couple people that I've been able to beat pretty easily, but man, you're like the 5th set I've played, and it was just several people before you. I'm like, oh, I'm trying hard already. Wait, was it your first game ever on ranked or first game on ranked today? I just realized I misunderstood that. If it was your first game today, that's what I thought. First game ever, then congrats. Glad to have you here. We are so glad that you're playing the game. Nah, today. Okay, that makes more sense, but Wojo in chat said welcome to the game, and I was like, wait, maybe Wojo's right. Swapped Xbox to drop some stuff. Yeah, that happens. That for sure happens. They had a rank? Oh, true. Yes. Get back to that GCC. No, they said they were playing on GCSEs and then swapped back to Xbox. I think Xbox is great for this game. If I wasn't playing on a box, I'd probably be playing on... Actually, I probably would be playing on GameCube because of my Smash muscle memory. But I think Xbox is just better because of the extra bumper, which I would definitely set to parry. How come I went straight up when I DI'd that to the... Why couldn't I have done that against Fox McCloud? The very stally fleet we started the day against. Where I just couldn't parry a single side B for some reason. But that's also, like I said, I don't think my brain had fully warmed it up yet. My brain was still cold from the march. That's one of my bad habits right now. But that sometimes works. Oh god, reverse. Okay. That's bad. Now the question is, will they do any of that movement while they are fighting me? Or is that movement only between stocks? It's while fighting me. Okay, maybe. Because I played Melee. I've seen so many people that I'm like, you only moonwalk between stocks. Or you only do that kind of shuffling between stocks. I didn't mean to do that dash attack. Or that up B. What am I doing? What is going on? Are they having a shield issue? Why is their shield getting... They're actually getting themselves in worse positions by going for that fun float. Like they are not edge guarding me because they're getting there slower by going out of their way to get the float. See? Now they're so excited to use the float that they're actually making it worse for themselves. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. That was my last stock. Damn! I'm just putting myself in really stupid spots against Fleet. Okay. I'm just putting myself in really stupid spots against Fleet. Oh, that doesn't work 100%. Imagine I got the third, though. I thought they were higher. I thought they were higher percent. I just saw red. That'll do it, though. That'll do it. Dash attack. Oh, I thought I got hit. I thought I got hit, so I could wall jump again. Oh, Jesus, what? I hate LA! Servers! Oh my god, they held out. Come on. Oh, you messed up. That's okay. If I lose, I'm blaming the lag and then saying GG's. Why did that work? Am I playing too smart? Why did that work? What happened? Why when I just charge the strong do they jump into it, but when I try to do everything else, it doesn't? Turn your brain off now? That's how I'm feeling. Also, a teleporting fleet is terrifying. Teleporting any character in this game is terrifying, but fleet especially feels rough. Ooh, we're into the 2-hour mark. Down to the 2-hour mark. It's gotten this low once before. Chat, I mean, I would really like to get the coaching from Zeke tomorrow. So that to get to Diamond. If you also want that, you can simply use a Twitch Prime or a sub if you already have a sub, because there's been so many gifts, you could gift it forward. There's options for how you could also make this thing take way too long. Instead, are they going to do it again? They are. Why do you not know how to sweet spot? Am I just learning this? If I make this fleet up B, they can't sweet spot. I thought I was low enough. I thought I was low enough. I thought I was low enough. How does someone who has all the special cancels not know how to... Like, they can do all the platform cancel stuff, but they don't know how to sweet spot. There they go. Oh, they just died. Okay. No one ever expects you to run into them when you have invincibility. Sometimes you just run right at them. Don't do that, actually. It's a terrible idea, but it's very funny. I can't jump up. They're just going to keep tilting. Now we hold in like an idiot. Chat, please don't start counting how many times I've jumped into strongs today. I am genuinely embarrassed. Nope, I just thought I saw something flash on the screen. I don't think I did. That's gonna do it. Really? That high up? We all play sloppy? Yeah, but I feel like I'm making the same mistake a lot. I'm making the same mistake a lot, and it is the thing that's holding me back the most right now. Is that I keep jumping into strongs when I'm trying to recover or, like, get out of a corner. I'm just getting hit by the person doing dash back strong. That's the thing that I'm trying to figure out right now. Because it's also not, I didn't mean to report that server, but actually I should have reported that server, so well played me. Because it's not just a, like, oh, just simply stop doing it. I need to figure out what my actual options I should be going for that are. Bref, GG's. GG's. Yeah, I need to figure out what my actual options I should be going for then are, because I'm just jumping into a lot of strongs today from, like, every character. And it's usually on recovery. So is it just like I need to go low and hold the wall more? Get better at sweet spotting with up special? Your hands got so sweaty towards the end there. I got lucky. There was a couple of times where I was just like, I'm not in a position to get an edge guard right now, so I'm going to charge a strong and hope for the best. And then you upbeat into the strong. I was like, okay, all right. Because I was not fast enough to get to the stage. You see the MSB tweet about Frosty's people watch? No, I haven't really been on Twitter all day. Because I was at the march and I was doing other stuff. Lorena. I mean, Frosty's just isn't as stacked as it was last year. Even last year, it wasn't super stacked. It just had a decent amount of entrance from like crossover. But I think Rivals got hit at Frosty's for the same reason that like because ult wasn't announced for Frosty's. Suddenly, the only people at first that were going were the people that were Rivals diehards instead of like the crossover entrance. So I think we also got screwed by the Nintendo licensure deal. Smart. Did you taunting? It was at the beginning. I was just confused. God, I love doing that. I love the wrap into down tilt into up special. I should have realized what was happening. I think it was. I just friendly taunt for getting into the 5 arena. I don't think this was the person that recognizes me as like I'm taunting because I'm on stream or like anything like that. Oh, I missed my tap. Didn't know you could do that. This person's in my head. What? How are they hitting me with all of this? Terrible dash attack. Long way. How did he get the grab there? Yeah, there we go. I was bringing that back.
Levántense!
That was a crazy Lorena Sake. It was a crazy Lorena Sake.
Victory for my people.
I got hit hard. Okay. let's just go here. Okay, we forced a double jump. Never mind, that doesn't work against this character. In my head, I was like, we forced a double jump. There we go. I was so far away! What? I must have hit a button because what the hell? I was so far away. How did that command grab hit? How is this person 950? Like, genuinely, what is going on? I died. I threw myself off stage. I died at 20 to Lorena Dash attack. Alright. GG's. GG's. I'm shocked that that command grab hit. Might be the extended grab box from shielding. Wait, does the extended grab box from shielding also apply to command grabs? Does it? But also, I didn't think I was shielding. I don't remember shielding then. That makes sense that it would apply to command grabs and not just regular grabs. But holy crap, I was shocked I got grabs there. Hey, I was the Lorena you played? GG's. I'm shocked that you're at 950, because you are one of the better ones that I've played in a week. I'm also shocked that command grab hit me. The strong when I was over on the right side. I thought I was for sure far enough away. I'm always saddened when you get snowballed. This might not be the best stream for you to tune into if you're gonna be upset when I lose. Considering the point of the stream is that I want to get better instead of just being the commentator, content creator dude. And I have been in plat plenty of times. But man, it's making me work for it today. Low-key grinding, I'm typically at 12,000 Orcane. This is... Okay, so to give you context, yesterday, I'm doing a, like, getting to diamonds challenge. Yesterday, when in doing this, I ran into Die Superfly, Wild, who is a top 50 PM player, and Jet, who is, like, won regionals for this game, all back to back to back when I was, like, at 1,000. And none of them were, like, high-ranked. I'm so confused. Like, I don't know what's going on. The game hates me. Did I land? Alright, whatever. Yeah, I can't go for those high recoveries. I can't do that. Didn't mean to do the dash attack. If you play bad one day, you could easily lose 50 to 100. Oh, I know for sure. I know for sure that. But it's just like, I'm just saying that's like the people I've been running into. Let's not use my air dodge. Now we have to. I tried to parry after the down air. You played bad one day and lost 500? How? You feel like the standard for getting into each rank tier has gotten higher? Oh, for sure. That's like part of the reason that this challenge is to get to Diamond and not Master. That's part of the reason that the challenge is to get to Diamond and not Master. As much as I want it to be Master. Is because I think that it's harder to get into, and the rank reset made it so that it is like early season rank is probably like one season or one rank lower. Stick with the same. I wanted to figure out that character. I don't think this person beat me bad enough that they needed to swap. Got to plat once immediately. I've been like within inches of getting to Diamond before. That's part of the reason Diamond's the goal. Shoot. Or maybe I just need the Zeke coaching worse than I thought. Because I've been like, yeah, it might take some grinding, but I can get to Diamond. But if I have Zeke there, it'll be fine. And now I'm like not even getting to plat. And so I'm like, okay, wait, I gotta figure this out. Because I've never struggled to get to plat before. I have had to work hard, but I've never struggled for it. Done that. Oh. Well, I'm now confused about which character is this person's main. Because I feel like their force burn is significantly better than I expected. I DI'd backwards. Alright. I thought that they were gonna do a tomahawk grab.
This was the only path.
I thought they were gonna do a tomahawk grab. Okay. I'm low gold and it's way different from the golds of the season I got to plat. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Firm. Oh, okay. The streamer content creator. I think also part of it's that I've been playing the same game now for, like, not that long, but long for me. I am desperate to play, like, 2XKO or Street Fighter or stream something that isn't ranks grind. I'm so desperate for that right now. I think I want to go for more tether stuff outside of what it is now. Just for, like, the mental stack advantage. We get there. Love the game, but you get what I mean. This is why when people are like, I'm surprised you do commentary for other games and I'm like, or like, I didn't know you did commentary for other games. I'm like, I would go crazy if this was the only game I played. But I'd go crazy if any of those games was the only game I played. It's the same reason why, like, most of my content is Rivals. It's not all of it. And I'm, like, actually trying to make a more consistent push this year into making more videos that aren't. I want to make more videos that aren't Rivals or are, like, about platform fighters as a whole. Because if they're about platform fighters as a whole, then I can, like, use Rivals in part of it, trick you guys all into watching it, and then be like, psych, it's actually mainly about Melee or PM or, you know, whatever. Like the character archetype videos or whatever. Oh, shoot. There you go. The game's low-key exhausting. I've never been the kind of... From day one of me playing Smash, I was a Melee and PM player. What other games do you play? I do Street Fighter, 2XKO, Strive, Melee, and Rivals. Are like the big ones for me right now. I used to do a lot more with Project M, but the PM scene's just kind of dead where I'm at right now. Unfortunately, I used to be one of the TOs, so me starting to do a lot more commentary and content instead doesn't help. But I also, even if I wasn't doing that, I wouldn't have time to TO anymore. It's just not a phase of my life I can be doing. The ones I'm actively competing in right now are Rivals and 2XKO. But I like will play all of them. I'm playing in Melee at Genesis, and I was gonna make that part of the subathon is to, like, after I get to Diamond, I was like, all right, subathon, I'm gonna also warm up and, like, get decent at Melee again. I don't know if I'll be able to, because God help me if I'm actually getting to Diamond in this. Oh, they're switching to locks. So I really doubt that this meeting with Zeke is that they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you just don't spot dodge. And then I'll be like, ah, thank you. That was the answer. All I need to do now is spot dodge, and now I win. Like, unfortunately, it's gonna have to be like, wisely, learn to retrain your brain in this way. And I'm like, I don't want to, though. That seems difficult. What if I just learn that for commentary reasons, and then I don't apply it myself, like I usually do? Reach out to you on Twitter. Oh, I didn't see it on Twitter. Want to apologize. Oh, for the backseat thing? No worries, dude. Love what you do, Yurby. It was partially backseating. It was also, you caught me when I was very tilted because the servers decided to explode yesterday. So I had just lost like 60 ranked points due to servers blowing up. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I also don't know if you stuck around the stream after that, but I literally was like, I don't know if that person's still here, but I need to apologize. I'm still annoyed at the backseating, but it was my response was a lot more than it should have been. It was one of those like, hey, I could have just been like, yeah, I don't appreciate the backseating, and that's it. I don't like when I get angry. It's one of the reasons I usually don't do ranked grinds, actually, and I usually go for, like, more standard, or not standard, but, like, unstandard content stuff, is because when I do rank grinds, I'm way more likely to have moments where I'm just like, oh, I'm tilted. And normally I could be like, oh, I'm just gonna call it for the day, or I'm gonna do something else if I'm at home. But if I'm on stream and I'm doing it for a challenge, I just have to take it and be like, all right, I guess we're gonna work on this right now. I'm shocked I'm alive right there. But I appreciate the apologies. I'm also a little brother, so being annoyed is in your blood. And I'm an older brother, so getting annoyed is in my blood. I've been annoyed at my little brothers so many times. Oh my god. Well, I thought I survived, and then the down tilt got me. That was sick. Beat this Locks for me. I lost to him earlier. I thought I teched the stomp, and then I did not tech the other stomp. The down tilt. Furf is... I don't know if Furf is live right now. Furf is a YouTuber. They're like a VTuber. That's really all I know about them. They've been in some of the, like, the early access play to character events. They kind of cooked. Yeah, no, that was just a really sick stock. I should run up and parry that, right? Unranked Zetter, I'm terrified. Yeah, unranked Zetters are the worst because they're either really good or they are just like a forward strong merchant, and I will lose to both. Like, it's either someone who's like, oh, I haven't played ranked yet in this season, time to hop on, and they're really good. I need to just wait. I should be able to parry these meatballs, and instead I'm just getting impatient and running in too soon. Let's go high. I was so scared about that, but I'm so sick. I'm going for that way too early now. Well, I haven't held out on a forward throw in a very long time. You truly believe people downplay Locks? They do. This character is a solid mid-tier in a game where being a mid-tier is good. But people talk about Locks like he's fighting in a war for every single stock. I'm like, what do you mean? The character that has guaranteed kill throws, or guaranteed kill confirms off of up throw at like 80? like, dog, I've played a character for a decade where one of my matches was genuinely a 3-7 matchup. I know what a dog shit character feels like. Now, that character wasn't dog shit. That one matchup was. But they talk about Locks as if all of his matchups are that still. That was supposed to be up. There we go. This matchup is kind of good for Locks. I don't know if I agree with that or not, but... Dang. I was so scared of the immediate stomp. I hit B! I hit A that time. Lord help me know why, because they have not hit that button once. Let's just get a mark, and let's play for WinCon. Who just goes for a strong there? What?
Everyone follows the brightest flame.
We played so much neutral and then you just do a strong in the middle of the stage? Okay, I got. All right. That's crazy. That is a crazy decision. I got. Yeah, also up strong. Not even like one that covers more space. We were playing good, careful, patient, neutral, and then they said, nah, let me dash forward, charge strong now. Charge locks it. Yeah, it's the best character to do that with. I just didn't expect a strong at all. Seeing both perspective at once was quite funny. GG's for... Are you streaming right now? What have I been practicing with Maple? I was watching Plup, and I realized that Plup finds forward air follow-ups so much more than I do. So much more than I do. But like out of like so many different moves too. Gotta get back to that, but keep killing it. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Plup also does a lot more. I was realizing on a lot of spots where I would do dash attack, Plup was doing a lot more down tilt and up tilt. Like wave dash forward into those to get the follow-ups. And then I need to work on my edge guarding. I feel like my edge guarding is really bad. I think my edge guarding might be my like worst aspect of my gameplay. Really? What are we doing? What are we doing? You're not winning. Like, what are we... You gotta beat me before we BM. Maple Edge Guardian can be cracked. It is. It's just I'm bad at it. Because it's scary. Did they think that they're, like, making fun of me for all the strongs I went for? The ones I did because they keep doing that? Or are they just actually doing all these down strongs? Is this like a legitimate decision that they are making? Huh, I died to it. What are we doing? How am I sweating my ass off in so many matchups? And then I fight someone in the same rank as me that rolls in on forward strong 4 times in a row. I don't understand my rank right now. How are we the same rank? Why am I not a higher rank, or why are you not a lower rank? What is happening? What? Why? Am I overthinking everything? I'm strong in this matchup is so sick. It is. It's really nice having a move that just strictly beats out or is like goes further than all of Claren's moves. But like, I think I genuinely might just be overcomplicating my gameplay. I'm doing the things that I think will, because I do. I go to like game 2 against all the flat players, and then I'm losing to the gold players. Oh, that's why they're doing it. It's because it covers tech chicks. I thought they were making fun of me for down smashing too much at first. Now I've learned that it's just in their blood. Roll in. They're corrupting me. I'm just gonna do what they do. God, I love Maple down tilt. It's very good. Okay, I always forget that I can grab the person out of them being wrapped. Does anybody else, any other Maples in chat also do the same thing? I always forget I can just grab them when they're wrapped.
No more fun.
Yes, I do. Nope, you don't. Yeah,
That's a
sometimes.
wrap.
Like, I should just grab them out of wrapped so much more. Because there's so many times I'm like, oh, that's what I need. That's what I need. Wait, I need to show you. Okay, someone brought up the MSB tweet. So I did pull it up on the side while I was looking. Was that Rangunju versus Plup? Basically. I think Elkies does landing, seed, toss to remark, then grab. Yeah. I was literally like labbing out. If I do this and then this and then this, I'm like, oh, I could just do landing, seed, toss, remark. All right. So MSB has been making things about each big event. It's the Rivals 1 Maple rewrap muscle. The problem is I didn't play Maple in Rivals 1, so it's not that. It's not that. But MSB makes posts that are like, here's the people that I think I do not know these players enough to make jokes or get interviews. Here's my 4 huge picks. They're not, this is not like, I think all these people will make top 8, but it is these people will, I think, will outperform more than you expect. So it's Francois, Godly, Landon, and Raven King. So 2 Minnesotans. Why is my local, this would just be grands at my local. In fact, this actually would be winner semis at my local, because usually Francois doesn't win. But Francois, Minnesota's goated. Minnesota's really sick. Minnesota has 5 different players that all have all won regionals outside of Minnesota. Minnesota's genuinely phenomenal at Rivals. I am earnestly not PR'd in Minnesota. In fact, it led to this really funny post, actually, where I said people were talking trash, whatever, about my rank, but I'm actually sicker than people thought. It's fine. Where is it? But I'll take the bait. If the subathon goes past tomorrow, I'll stream until I get diamond. And then someone, bucket full of biscuits. This is a really good spread, but I had to ask, what the fuck is in the water by your local? Didn't know Yoda Cage played Rivals. Yoda Cage is one of the best maples. Yoda Cage is one of the best maples right now. I had to ask, what the fuck is in the water by your local? Are you trying other characters, or is the room just that insanely cracked? And that's me getting 49th. This is also why I'm like, why can't I get to Diamond? 49th at Combo Breaker, 97th at Genesis, 17th at Smash Camp, 25th at Smash Camp, 13th at Power Play, which is another regional. And then 4th out of 4th at my local. 9th out of 11th at my local. 5th out of 9th at my local. 7th out of 10th at my local. My local has Landon, Vecca, Francois, Hunter, Mastronarde. Like, my local has, at some points, we've had multiple top. We've had 7, I think. No, we've had 6 different top. Who was at the 4-person local? I think it was Vecca, Francois, or Landon, Francois, and like Old Jace. Like, we've had people go 0-2 that are in Masters at my local. Old Jace got 10th on our PR, and Old Jace got 33rd at Combo Breaker. We've had 2 people that go fight to not go 0-2 at our local. Literally, someone I've played in Losers Round 1 at my local, and we had to play each other to make it out of pools at a major. And I did. I've never not made it out of pools when I've entered. I don't think I would anymore. But, like, it's really strong. And so then seeing this, undefeated versus everyone outside of Minnesota. Did you watch the Primal skin? Yeah, I did. Just not on stream. Francois, notable placements. None. Has basically only entered locals. I don't even have onlines to put. Francois is very, very good. They are one of the best Adeluses and one of the best Galvins. I do like here, region. Location on Start GG is White Bear Lake. There's no way that's real. You made that shit up as a funny Edalus town. Which is such a funny comment. Just wait till I show you. White Bear Lake. Which is how far away from Run the Rivals, RTM Gaming Lounge. White Bear Lake is apparently a 3-hour, 40-minute walk, is a 13-minute drive from our local. I never even thought about White Bear Lake as being a joke about Edalus. I've never thought about that. That's very funny. Little Canada? Isn't that just all of Minnesota? I do have some friends that lived in Little Canada for a bit. Winter's Path, Junk Mail, Jason, Yoda Cage, FPZ. Honestly, Francois can beat all of them. Godly, very good Rano. 25th at Gommel. Shadowhawk, Dakpo, Viviana, Region, Enbad or Ducky's house? Colossal Mint, Colossal Mini, Watermint, Frosty, Landon, I don't know. Okay. They're the 6th seed. Landon. Is Landon their real name, or is this one of those names as a tag that isn't your actual name type thing? Comment below. I'll never say. 4th at Cashbox, yeah. Landon got 2nd at Hitfall and then came back and didn't win our local. That's how good... Oh, that's my thumbnail in the corner there. Very squashed. Young Quaff, Zach, Godly, and then Beastly and Cake are both DQing. So, honestly, I think Landon wins. And then Raven King. We love Raven King. Here. Lost to IBDW at Afterburner, but did make him get pissed on stream during a rank set, so I think that's something. Great. Who left can beat Landon? I mean, Francois beaten Landon. I think there's an avenue here for a Minnesota Run the Mix local Grands. I think there's an avenue here for a Minnesota local Run the Mix Grands. I took a screenshot of the White Bear Lake. MN Local Grands, TBH, also White Bear Lake is real, and 13 minutes away from that local. There we go. There we go. Sick. Sick. All right, no more Twitter. Enough of that evil place. Enough. Back to video gaming. All right, we are sub 2 hours in the... Wait, MSB is literally DMing me right now. Hi, MSB. MSB just sent me, hey, Wisely, I've been lurking in your stream now. But not about that. That's really funny that we just pulled it up anyways. It's called X because you're meant to close it. Speaking of X, do you hear about the person who owns it was implicated in certain files? No, I did not, but I did hear about the files. All right, I've seen if... I mean, I think MSB is literally lurking, watching the stream right now. But MSB has offered to do some coaching. It said doesn't have to be on stream or anything, so it wasn't even specific for the subathon, but just wants to help coach me in general, which I'm super down for. I would love that. But I'm seeing if MSB is open right now, we might have MSB actually hop on and do some coaching for me. We'll get Coach Zeke tomorrow still, but that might be the play. He has not answered. Wait, he's typing. All right, all right. Oh, wait, so lurking your stream now and then, seeing you on the Rivals 2 grind. I thought MSB was... All right, I'm going to get some coaching from MSB, just not right now. Not right now. I've been lurking your stream now and then, seeing you on the Rivals 2 grind. Not, I'm lurking in your stream literally right now. Which I'm super down for. I'm super down for. MSB versus Coach Zeke, first to 5 to see who gets to coach you. I don't think, and this is no shade to MSB, Coach Zeke will be a better coach. Coach Zeke has a lot more coaching experience. ModView is a list of all the people who are in the stream. There's always some fun lurkers. Interesting. Who is the most fun lurker right now? Call him out. Call him out. No more lurking. I need to know if Plup is watching. Is it Plup? If it's not, I don't care. Plup was lurking one stream, and now I'm paranoid that Plup's always watching me play, and that Plup knows exactly how bad I am. Plup, big fan of your Orcane. Plup popped into one stream to ask when I started Switch playing Maple out of the middle of nowhere, and then didn't appear anytime after that, and now I'm like, Plup could be watching at any given time. You swore Plup said he was dropping Arcane? Well, Plup played Arcane in the Twitch Rivals. Flex. Flex, which character are you gonna play? Pick a character. Ooh, good. Good, good, good. This is what we need. We need some people in plat so that I can beat them and get some quick points. We need some easy points. And by easy points, I mean a lot of points that I have to work really hard for. Oh, I mean, I know that a lot of Minnesota Rivals people will learn randomly. That part doesn't surprise me as much. Wait, I really like the suit on the blue Orcane. Or not Orcane, Crag. I missed my parry. Is one of those Crags? I don't even know what you mean by one of those Crags right now. Crag's not your definition of easy points. I don't think any character is or isn't easy points. I'm saying somebody that is a much higher point value than me, but I think I can still beat. I was not expecting that one. What is this person doing? Are we just gonna keep doing that? The answer was yes. We are gonna keep doing that. Okay, I've got a parry. I got a parry. This person's gonna fuck with me until I parry. That's it. Like, they are intentionally... I don't think this character is anything like Steve, but man, they are trying to do the Steve. I'm putting up a wall between you and me. That's alright. I'm playing game 1 pretty badly. We'll get back on game 2. What is he saying when he picks up his block? There's my briefcase.
This is your resignation.
If it works, it works. Yeah. Okay, wait, we have word from MSB. To not just leave you hanging, my main thought from watching your gameplay is that you're 100% a thinker. You have a lot of pauses where you're clearly trying to find the best move, but the hesitation changes what that move is, and the final product ends up as the worst of both worlds. True. My bet is that Zeke will also pick up on this and drill some quick and effective options to go for in these situations. So I was right. I need to think less. I need to be more dumb. I need to be stupid. Okay, we're just gonna go for shit. Watch this immediately start working. This is why I'm a good commentator. My coach said I just think too much. I'm too smart. This is why I do content and commentary. Guys, it's okay that I'm bad. My coach said that I'm just too smart. I died? Thinking doesn't equal smart. Don't say that. My coach said that I think too much. I need to imagine, and by my coach I mean the person who's not done any coaching with me yet. One must imagine me being a really good player. What if Sisyphus was just actually really smart and like made good YouTube videos? That hits when I'm behind him. Okay. Nope, I know that now. I know that now.
There's my trick.
I know that now.
There's my briefcase. There's my briefcase. This is your resignation.
I'm telling MSB that I'll stop thinking easy. That's advice I can work with. All right. The problem is I actually don't know how to turn my brain off. I don't know how to turn my brain off. That is why I do commentary. That's why I do everything. It's 9:06. Today was going to be the short stream because of play Family Guy clips in the corner. That helps you guys turn your brain off. That doesn't help me turn my brain off. Yeah, what if I'm godlike with the flashbang filter on? You're totally right. Totally right. Confidence is help. Wait, confidence is super huge and helps combat indecisiveness? Yeah, no, I agree. I fully agree with that. Find the off switch. The problem is I've also trained myself to explain my decision-making process out loud to all of you guys. Seven Pisces, Thorano, on a 5-set win streak. Who I'm about to demolish. I am trying to go in with more confidence, so you are right about that. I'm trying to, I can't get out! I'm stuck! That's one stock. There we go. Have you played Plup? I have not. Oh, you're asking a chatter. Okay. That was the very obvious joke they were going for. Dang. It's alright, that's alright, that's alright. So dead. No, I'm not, because they went for up air. It's all right. I brought him to last stock. We're all good. We're all good. Definitely, I definitely earned and deserved bringing them to last stock. That was a good play by me. I just need to survive it next time. That's all. That's all. Okay. Man, thank you. Thank you. We're back above 2 hours. All right. All right. Ah! Be obnoxious. Just be obnoxious. That's all I'm trying to do. Imagine if that had killed somehow. I didn't mean to do that right next to them. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. It was for the lily placement. I didn't mean to pause. I think my neighbor is making popcorn or something, because I'm suddenly smelling burnt popcorn. Not burnt, just strong popcorn. Dang. Man, how did I get to like 1250 before? How did I get? I think I peaked at like 1240. How did I get to? I'm getting wrecked by the 1200 players. What's going on? I can beat him. I'm feeling confident, but man, I'm getting demolished. Okay. How? That's all right. We'll get there. We'll get there. That is what I'm doing this for. I might be regretting setting my goal, but that's fine. I set a goal. We're going to hit it. We are going to hit it. Make sure to mark down Min for the best of threes later. I was waiting for Min to say something, but... I was waiting for Min to say something, but yeah. Do you like coaching backseating in the chat or not? No, I don't. I don't. Unless it's like a top player for my character or something like that, where I'm asking a question and they are responding to me. But if it's just like random chatters, usually not. It depends on what it is. If it's like hey, you could go for this combo, like whatever, that's different than like, have you thought about not getting hit? Because like that I do end up seeing a lot is the people who are just like, you know, you could just simply parry him. I'm like, I think I would be doing that on purpose. I'm just letting myself get grabbed over and over again. Too low. Yeah, like we just had someone come in and actually apologize for backseating yesterday. Because they were being like, hey, have you tried parrying the Edalus Icicles? And I was like, yeah, I have. I'm just mistiming it. Like, if it's something that, like, I clearly should know. That's different than, like, hey, try this niche thing. Try this unique thing that you haven't been doing. Versus, like, do this basic matchup thing. At you, yup. That's alright. We've learned it, we've used it as a learning tool for both you and for me. For me and how to not be an asshole to people in chat. And I guess figuring out where exactly my backseating lines are. I'm dead. No, I'm not, because they didn't go for the move I thought they were going to. My defense, people tell streamers to drink water. I don't like it when people tell me to do that either, though. There's a reason I have the water emote, or the drink water thing, or the hydrate one, as, like, not an option for people. What am I? It is not a channel reward redemption. There we go. I also think there's a lot of things that are like that that are great for smaller streamers. And I think they really cap someone who is at a higher level. And ironically, yes, I should get some water actually after this. But, like, there's a lot of things that are about, like, chat interactions and engagement that work if you have, like, 10 viewers. And if you, like, between Twitch and YouTube, I'm at 70 right now. I was at like 90 earlier. And like, there's a lot of things that, like, if I was to engage with my chat that same way, I would never get anything done. Like, it's why a lot of big streamers, they turn off, like, follower notifications. I'm not there yet, but I've thought about it. Because there's certain streams where it's like, oh, I got raided and a bunch of people are following me. And I'm like, oh, my notifications are useless for the next 4 minutes. Speaking of, thank you. Really? That's not the move I'm used to. That's... Year of empathy? No, it's not. No, it's not. Absolutely not. I would never be empathetic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Understand my fellow man and human. So, realize that my opponents are people with thoughts and emotions. How does that help you win? I thought I was out far enough because I was literally trying to dash back and bait it out. Oh my god, I had to not look at chat for so long. Okay, I had to not look at chat for so long in order to win that. Have you seen Punk's talk about how he likes it when his opponent's family is crying? No, I have not, but that sounds like something Punk would say. Oh, what's up, MSB? We were just talking about you, because I was saying what you were... I thought you were about to hop in earlier. So I was like, oh, chat, MSB's typing to me. MSB, I was telling them that you were just telling me that I'm already really smart and I just need to stop thinking. You're like, you're too smart and you need to stop thinking and then you'll win more. That is what I took out of your message. Galvin got scared. I think that Galvin did get scared. For sure they got scared. I was like, hey, chat. They're not my coach yet, but my future coach is telling me that I'm too smart. And that I just need to turn my brain off and then I'll start winning. No, I mean, I think you're totally right that I just need to... There's certain situations where I feel like I don't have a good game plan and I panic and I just don't choose a good option at all. When you said it's the worst of both worlds, I'm like, yeah, that's genuinely how I feel. When I'm just like, oh, shoot, all right, okay, never mind. I do think it's what makes me a good commentator and a good content creator for, like, understanding the game. But that doesn't help me win in the moment. Galvin is a Cragmane. Okay, I see. Thank you, chat. Okay. I do want to just point out how much harder ranked has gotten, as I used to be solidly in plat, and now I feel like I'm struggling even here. Firm, thank you. Thank you for the raid. People should be able to leave messages when they raid the same way that they do on, like, subs. Should be a thing. Like, I should be able to be like, yeah, any raid over this size, I see, like, a little message.
Gotta find this.
Ah, shoot.
What's that vibe?
It's funny how great commentary can come from anticipating rather than reacting. You ended last season at 1K and you're fighting. That's kind of how I feel. I was like, yeah, I'll just diamond. Like, I wanted to say it was master was my goal, but I was like, I'll say that diamond is my goal just to be safe, and then we'll be fine.
Gotta find this. There's my creek.
Because, like, I've been, like, 50 away from diamond before. I'll be all right. I do not feel like I'll be all right now. I know I can get there, but I think the challenge might be harder than I thought.
There's my...
Oh. You've been learning Lorena, so you're Elos tanks? Yeah, I feel that. That was the beginning of this to get to Diamond Challenge, was, alright, I was playing a bunch of Lorena.
There's... My other briefcase.
I also don't think I understand edge guarding with Maple. Like, I understand watching it, but doing it, I am so scared. I am so scared to edge guard. I should be dead to rights. They had the read. They had it.
There's my creek.
I hate that they just did the same read. Alright. Alright.
This is your resignation.
All thanks to... what? WW1? What's up, Maxie? How you doing? Struggling in gold with Lorena. I feel that. I feel that. Right, no, I saw the thanks to WW1, but I don't know what you were thanking for. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what was thanks to WW1. It's getting so low. We are below. I don't care. It's not my fault that your hand's off your controller. I'll take the W's. I'll take whatever I need. There we go. Shoot, damn, it's detected. Alright, I'll take it. I've yet to try Absa, even though everyone says I love her. You might. I don't know what about Zelda you specifically like, though. I think Absa's really fun. Absa's like a character I pull out for fun fairly frequently. But I don't know what it is about you and Zelda that makes you, like, really love Zelda. I like when people die early for hard reads. See, I don't think that's a Zelda thing. Or I don't think that's an Absa thing. I think you do get the lightning kicks, and those are strong. But I think there's other characters, if you're like, I just want the hard reads, that are a little bit better. Shoot, I jumped into that. Hard reads characters Lorena. I don't know if that's Lorena or if that's Lorena because she's not as good as everybody else right now, but she can do it. Not as everybody else. I think we're figuring her out. For chat, I'm talking to Maxie. Maxie was like one of the first people I met in like the Melee scene a long time ago when I was new. They're a Melee Zelda, but also played like a bunch of other games. No. My ledge grab. There we go. There we go.
I'm still here.
I literally only played Lorena because I love wrestling. I mean, that's an honest, good reason to do that. That's an honest, fair reason to go for that. Crazy fair? I'm working on that kind of stuff. I'm working on that kind of stuff. 1 second, Zeke is messaging me. Oh no! Zeke, warning, very high chance I cannot do tomorrow. I caught the Let's Make Big Moves plague. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! I might be stuck. I need Zeke to help me. We might need to call in MSB. I just saw that it was a Crag swap. Okay. Road to Stone, no. Please be nice to me. I will cry. I mod for Zeke, so we're like the same thing. Great. How did I get them out of like all of their resources? Smart.
There's my briefcase.
I'm getting so much out of down air. Holy crap, I'm getting so much out of down air for no reason.
Gotta fire this. What's that fire?
I was dead. I thought I was dead. Shoot, I panicked. I panicked.
There's my briefcase.
We take those. I didn't mean to roll. I don't know how they got the ledge from me. I thought I was on the ledge.
Is your resignation.
All right. Dang. Dang, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. I thought I was on the ledge. I've been learning Strive lately, though. Nice. I've also been getting back into Strive a little bit. I'm not very good at it, but I've been getting back into it. Man, that sucks. I just thought I was on the ledge. Also not very good about it, but I love my main. So that was my thing with Strive, is that I felt like for so long I played that game, and I liked the engine, but I couldn't find a character I like. And I finally have a character I like in Strive. Who are you playing, Max? Who are you playing? I finally... ABBA. Oh, okay. I came around on Unica. Unica I've been having a lot of fun with. I like having big mid-range buttons. Give me some big mid-range buttons and be able to enforce some, like, good... You've never played against one? Really? Alright. Once I'm done with the subathon, we'll have to play some. Rain off. MSB said I was thinking too much. No matter how hard you climb, you still feel bad. I'm feeling the opposite. I think this is some of the best I've ever played, and my elo is not going up at all. In fact, I have dropped elo over the last 3 days. But I feel like I'm playing better than ever. Not always. I'm still making some really dumb decisions. But, like, I'm going for combos that I never would have gone for before. Well, they got me. All right. Like, I think I'm getting some combos. I'm getting some, like, good follow-ups I never would have gotten a week ago. But my elo is strictly gone down. You love to play me in this game too. You need some advice? I'd be down. Minnesota has a very strong rivals 2 scene. So if you're ever gonna go to a local, we have like multiple of like the best players in the nation are in Minneapolis, or I guess are in Minnesota. I don't know where they are. Like top 5 reps for certain characters. I'm also getting hit at a lot of spots where I'm like, oh, they're gonna go for this, so I'm gonna call it out with a parry, or I'm gonna do this, and instead I mistime it and I just die. You're far beyond your tournament days? No worries, I feel that. That is definitely me with, like, I don't enjoy strictly tournaments as much anymore, but like commentary and content and stuff, I'm there for. There we go. Did melee and PM tournaments for so long. Yeah, I'm so surprised the scene's so crazy here. It's literally what I pointed out of, like, I have never not made it out of pools at a Rivals major. I haven't entered a ton. You really enjoy your insight? Well, thank you. Thank you. I really work on my commentary. Commentary and content is, like, stuff I'm really proud of. Ironically, now I'm at the, like, well, now I need to get better at the game as well. I need to get better at playing the game now, instead of just, like, knowing a lot about the game. But I love doing commentary. I'm really happy I've been able to do that nationwide now, that I've been able to do literally every event I've wanted to. Not every event I've wanted to. There's events that I've said no, but, like, I've hit all of the ones on my bucket list. Terrible jump back to the stage. Not on this map. Not on this arena. My ass GM, and I'm still scared I'd run in pools. I mean, I haven't gone, like, super far past getting out, but it was also, like, earlier ones. I'll be real, when I said that, I'm like, I haven't entered a major in a hot minute. Smitty, thank you. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't land. I didn't land. Oh my god. Okay. Press the screen shake on. It's because I try to play the way that, like, a tournament setup would be. I know a lot of people turn screen shake off, but it doesn't bother me. I don't notice that it's on. But not every tournament turns screen shake off. I get annoyed when players will, like... I jumped into it. I get annoyed when players will, like, go and change the settings off of, like, a stream or something. Like, when players are like, no, we gotta change this, and we gotta change that. And it's like, well, now the stream setup is having issues, or anything like that. It's just... So I try to play with a very standard setup so that I'm ready for any type of bracket setting. This low-key feels like one of Lorena's worst matchups. I think Maple does very well into it. I think I just got cooked because I was recovering like a dumbass the whole time. Personally, Galvin is your demon as... Really? You always ask your opponent to turn screen shake off? It doesn't matter. It's just like a thing. It's the same reason, like, I would never go and change the like, FPS on a tournament setup. Unless I am colorblind, I'm not asking someone to, like, turn team colors on. That one annoys me, but that's just because I think it looks so much worse on, like, a stream setup when colorblind mode is on. Like, I get it. I get that it is strictly better for competitors. For, like, being able to see small things. This person's starting to mess with me. There we go. But, like, it doesn't look as good. That's all. That's literally all it is. Stop it. Commentator bias? Yes. I'm like, this game could look prettier right now. How are they finding all of these down airs? But, like, every other esport as well has, like, rules on, like Capcom Pro Tour doesn't let you play on training mode stage because they want to show off the rest of the game. This person is destroying me. That's crazy. I feel like I'm playing really bad now. I was playing really well earlier today. I was playing well yesterday. I think I'm maybe a little bit burnt out right now. You know what? I'm feeling burnt out. I don't want to push through when I know that I'm not playing well. I'm literally below 1,000. That sucks. I dropped 30 points today. All right. I think I'm just burnt out and I am trying to force myself through. So, because I said that today was going to be a short stream, still stream for 3 hours. Tomorrow we will be starting at a normal time. We'll be seeing how much longer the subathon goes. I might only stream for an hour and a half tomorrow. This might be a short stream tomorrow. We might not even get to the 2XKO and Rivals at Frosty's watch party. We will find out. Unless someone wants to throw some money right now. Unless someone wants to support the subathon as we speak. So, tomorrow, the plan is, if Zeke is feeling better, Zeke will be doing some coaching. I'm guessing they're not going to be feeling better based on like their recent message. Maybe we can get some coaching from MSB. What did they say? I think they said Sunday, actually. I will not be... Oh, just that I'm unavailable tonight. Sure. Maybe we'll get some coaching from MSB instead. I'm not sure. Other than that, tomorrow's plan is to continue playing, and then we'll watch party 2XKO and Rivals 2 at Frosty Faustines. If the subathon ends, the stream cuts out. Like, I will say a goodbye, but the stream ends then too. The stream ends then as well. And I probably won't stream for another, like, week. I want to start working on a bunch of videos. There's a lot of videos that you guys have graciously through the subathon been able to help me afford to make. I'm going to be able to make like 10 videos. I'm super pumped. Like fully scripted, edited, not just cut from stream, although there will be some cut from stream. Frosty, thank you. Ooh, Hyperflame got one. Wait, there's a Hyperflame Corn Cycle Shuggy. There we go. Thank you. We are 17 subs away from me having to make a tier list of every platform fighter I've played. Oh my god. Oh, wait. 10 gifted. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Rorak. I do not recognize as many names there. Applewiz got one. There we go. Thank you all. Thoughts on 2XKO? I find it frustrating for some reason, but fun. Honestly, if Rivals 2 wasn't out, I'd be like full in on 2XKO right now. I'm really enjoying 2XKO. I know that it is not as big at like locals as we kind of thought they would be, but what was I gonna say? I'm really enjoying 2XKO. I'm just not. Yeah, we are 7 away from that making that tier list now. Holy crap! Thank you guys. But I'm really enjoying it. I would be playing it. I literally wanted to play it, like 2 days ago after ending stream, but I forced myself not to. Not because of the Diamonds challenge, but because of. Not because of the Diamond challenge, but because I did not want to sit at a computer for 10 hours and then decide to spend my evening playing a game on my computer again. Frankly. I'm really enjoying 2XKO. I know it can be frustrating, but so can Rivals. It's literally why I'm ending a little bit early tonight, is so that I'm not trying to queue Rivals while I'm not even feeling tilted. I think I'm just playing poorly and I need to take a break. That's it. When I said burnout, I'm not like, oh, I don't want to play. It's just like, at some point I'm like, I'm playing poorly and I need to reset. That's totally fine. Get some water, get like a snack. Except in this case, it times up with where I would end stream. So yeah, we're going to be doing that stuff tomorrow. We'll be live for almost 3 hours then, at the very least. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Tomorrow, I have to get a couple things done in the morning, but it's not like the other days where I've like had to do real work. I just need to finish like a job application tomorrow. Touching gold is hell for someone who's new to... Yeah, gold is like genuinely decent players. Not like... I think they're decent players that will make some really stupid decisions every once in a while, if that makes sense. Like me. I'm a decent player, and then sometimes I jump into the same edge guard 3 times in a row, and then yell at myself, because I'm like, well... Cool. I'm an idiot. GG, we go next. But that's what I'm going to get coaches for now. I don't want to waste too much time. Oh, I should pull up the subathon stuff, though. Just to see where we're at with this. Just to see where we are at. So we are closing in on the end of the regular goals, which is actually crazy. Tier list of every platform fighter. I'm guessing I'll probably have to do that tomorrow. If we hit 800, we've already got the chat has to make me a persona, and that is now chat with Barley the Burr. If we get to 800, I have to be that persona as a PNG tuber for a week. 900, I'll start planning Wisely Wars 2 as soon as I'm done planning the Workshop Character Jam. I want to do an IRL event, think like Coney Fest, that kind of thing. And then this is just because I want to play more Hollow Knight. This is 1250 is literally because I want to play more Hollow Knight. I started doing Hollow Knight during the like chill evenings of this subathon, and I want to play it more, but unfortunately I did say I wouldn't stream any other game until other than Rivals until I get Diamond. So now I'm stuck. Now this is the challenge. But I do want to play more Hollow Knight. The big stretch goals though, I would love to get a tattoo, and I would not love to shave my beard. But 100 more and I can keep my beard. There we go. There we go. Bereft, thank you for the follow. All right, that's it. That is it. Oh, this is not true anymore. $1 is like 1.5 minutes. Because that does 5. I think it's like 5, 10, 15. Basically, everything's in half. So that'd be like 8-ish. Also be like 8-ish. Praying for 800? A lot of people are. A lot of people are. All right. I'm gonna close out so that I still have 2.5 hours of good stream time tomorrow. Like I said, I just got to get a couple things done in the morning. Okay, let's look up one thing. Let's look up the Frosty's stream schedule tomorrow. Because that'll tell us when the watch party will be. Because Rivals ends tomorrow there. Where... There we go. So Rivals tomorrow, top 48 is at 4 p.m. Top 8 is at 6. We might not get there. 2XKO, top 96 starts at 4. I'm down to watch a bunch of the other stuff too. Those are like the two big ones though. But like, I'm down to... I am down to also watch some of Strive, and also, I love Mystery Game. God, it'd be so sick to watch Mystery Game together, actually. I'm so down to watch some Mystery Game together. Dude, that sucks. I'm honestly really glad that Rivals is ending on Saturday night and not Sunday. Because if Rivals top 8, right now it's the same time as like top 96, top 8 for Xrd, whatever. If we were having our top 8 at the same time as Strive top 8, that would suck. Well, no one would be watching. All right. Thank you all. Let's see who we are going to raid quick. Let's see if anybody's live. Wow, not many people I follow are live right now. Not a ton. There's a few. Bye. See y'all later. See y'all. You know what? I'm going to let you guys be free. There you go. There you go. You can watch more stuff if you want to. You can chill if you want to. Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all in the morning.